Hey, 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 geek protagonist, front facing camera, building. Let's get it. Okay. So we got a little something here. Ah. So I don't like the fact that Rick Remender is trying to tell people who to vote for, and this is how I feel. If you're sitting there and you're condemning someone for voting for someone, so like for this particular example, it'd be Donald Trump, and you're like, you're bad and you shouldn't buy my product. First off, that's just bad business. Number two, why are you worried about who they voted for? That's none of your business. And number three, why are you telling them who they should vote for? That's their American right. So, not really a big fan of that. However, I've seen a little bit of Fear Agent. I love these pipe things as weapons. I even, if I ever decide to come out with my own comics and stuff like that, I do have a space story where one of the characters uses it, a universal version of it. But yeah, I love this. I just think they're really cool. I even did a Gamma World thing where I had a sprocket, and then I ended up using that in Gamma World, and that was like my main weapon. Pipe, just that pipe wrench. Boom. So yeah, but this I got for a really good price on Amazon. It was just for some reason it was like $5 or something, and Amazon told me, and it's the final editions. So I heard that if I'm going to get it, I should get the final editions. And I heard this story was not your typical space story. So I was like, you know what? I've been interested in Fear Agent for a while. I did read an issue, like some of it, but it was like way in the end. And I also wanted to get his Black Science Compendium, which I will do as well. I heard that that was a very interesting and good series in itself. Rick Remender did write an X-Force comic that I really liked. He gave me my favorite Wolverine costume, which is the black and silver costume, which originally I liked the tan and the orange one. But black and silver, just with the red eyes, gold for me. So, I don't like it, but like I said, it takes a lot for me to have a person, to get to a point where I won't read your stuff. Like the one dude who talked about 9/11, or there's G.I. Joe, so yeah. Or like Ta-Nehisi Coates as another one. You have to like really push me for that. I just don't like everything it is, but Rick Remender is a very good writer from everything I've read of his. So, good price, good way to check it out. Everything I've read of his. So, good price, good way to check it out. All right. This has the Please Handle with Care Fragile Coffin Comics. So this is probably either Lady Death or La Muerta or the Hell Witch. So let's find out. This is Hell Witch. Now, I'm not going to show you everything. I guess I got the cosplay cover. Oh, tape got caught. Because when I review it, that's when I'll be a little bit more on it. But we got Coffee Comics. I have to figure out what this is. So, might be an ash can. So this particular time, I got the cosplay. I don't know if something's too hot for YouTube, so I'll at least cover the majority of it. But yeah, so you see. This is Hell Witch the Forbidden. I think this is the ash can. I got a cup heater / warmer thing. Some cards, calendar. I always love the calendars. I don't even use them for that. I just like them because sometimes I use them as bookmarks or just things. I'm actually going to make a collage of a lot of some of these calendars and stuff, and some of these cool things and just put them on there, like on a picture frame or like on a poster board or something. But yeah, it came with some really cool stuff. He always delivers, man. Like Brian Pulido. Like a lot of Kickstarters lately, which has been getting on my nerves. They don't put a lot of stretch goals anymore. Some of them do still, but a lot of them don't. What they do is they put on add-ons that you have to pay for. And I'm like, I'm more inclined to pay for more if you actually have stretch goals, because then it's like I get more for my, more bang for my buck. So it's one of those things where if you're doing a Kickstarter, I'm not even saying you got to go crazy with your stretch goals, but just a piece of advice for at least some consumers. I also get these because I get a lot of swag. Like, yes, I am interested in the comic, but mostly I'm interested in Lady Death. I have her movie too. But I actually do like La Muerta. I've come to like her, but I also support it because I like the stuff he gives and everything like that. So if I ran a Kickstarter, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying you gotta go crazy, but just have a couple stretch goals in there. Maybe some stickers or some magnets or something. That little bit goes a long way with people like me, because I don't always want to or have the extra cash to just pay for more. And I'm not saying don't have any add-ons at all, but you need to have like a combo or something, whatever. That's just me. All right, next one. So I'm a wrestling fan. I saw this. This is from Image. I don't actually fully know the whole story. I know some of the story, but someone told me, I should check it out. And it was interesting. It's supposed to be like a wrestling story, but it kind of goes crazy. And I don't know. This is Sun and Steel, Ring and Bang. I guess they go to space because some of this looks different. But someone literally told me, they were like, "Hey, man, if you're a wrestling fan, this might be up your alley." With some of the craziness and stuff, they were like, it reminded them of Ultimate Muscle in Space, and with some really cool characters. So, I mean, it looks great, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. Why not? And it even looks good even as I'm looking at it. So, do a power bomb. Matter of fact, I'll read the back. It says, Lana Steelrose wants to be a pro wrestler, but she's living under the shadow of her mother, the best to ever do it. Everything changes when a wrestling-obsessed necromancer asks her to join the grandest pro wrestling tournament of all time, which is also the most dangerous. It's the wrestler meets Dragon Ball Z. And they tell where the competitors get more than they ever bargained for. Ooh. Oh, good thing I was covered. Look how crazy that back looks. Yeah. I haven't... Outside Ultimate Muscle, I don't think I actually own a wrestling comic book. I don't think so. Well, yes, I do. But it wasn't really focused on wrestling. I have a couple of the WWE ones. And I have ones where it's outside of wrestling. They got storylines, but I do have a couple where it's like wrestling. So, but like a full-fledged wrestling one like this, where it's a full comic book, nope. And I don't know if this is the whole series, because it doesn't say volume 1. It just says the whole thing. So maybe it's just the whole series from start to finish, from Image. Now this right here is what I've been waiting for. Batman and Superman, World's Finest. I have seen things. I've seen people talk about it. It looks great. I'm all for it. Is there anything else in here? Is that it? Oh, I meant to give my sister this. Mickey Mouse thing from McDonald's. I totally forgot. I'll get that to her later. Yeah, I guess the rest of this box was just stuff I already had that I gotta put away. Okay, so that's a pretty short one. Geek Protagonists, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real. This is Spider-Man. Respect the Goku. Alright, see ya.